There I am. Alright, let's get back into it. Party on, dude. Well, there's 15 minutes of my life I can't get back. But that's okay. So, Igneous, Carrie, how are you, Dusty Bird?
In the year 3434 of the Second Age, a great alliance of elves and men assembled in defiance of the Dark Lord's will to conquer all the lands of Middle-earth. The High Elves, the Blessed of Valinor, who suffered the greatest wraths of Sauron and Morgoth the enemy. Now
trying to speedrun this because we've already been here. It's Friday, I know,
from the
right?
world.
It's Friday, Friday.
As Sauron surely knows, the mastery is ours in this battle.
Lots of talky bits in this. Yep, it's restarted. I don't know. It wasn't working on my end, Carrie. My camera had frozen up. And I eventually restarted the game and it came in, but it still wasn't doing the thing. And I wound up having to re-authorize into XSplit as well, so there's that. Cat hair. I'm gonna try to get this done as fast as we can. Which means mostly us listening while other people do talky things. Your phone's also trying to run YouTube and Final Fantasy XIV? One of those things is not like the other. More talky bits. They approach! Defend us! Wait, what? Oh, the phone isn't trying to run YouTube in 14. Gotcha. I've played 14, but it's been so long. Like, before they consolidated the data centers, what was it, a year and a half, 2 years ago? Something like that? Whoops. Didn't mean to jump all rudely like that. Sorry, guys. It has been a while, but I do want to actually jump into it, at least play it filthy casual-like. Pardon me. Them chicken fajitas were damn good, I'm just saying. But it is a subscription, and as you all well know, money has not exactly been sparing. Well, money has been sparing in my recent days. Yep, I got paid yesterday, and most of that's already spent. I get paid once a month. Paid most of the bills. Blah, 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 blah. Tolkien Otaku! You can do 14 and Locho because you got lifetime with Locho. Well, yeah, there's that, but, you know, even having 15 to spare, it's either play 14 or, I don't know, put money in the gas tank. You may already be in it, Otaku.
Well met.
Gingin! Holy crap, Gingin with the raid! Welcome! Welcome, raiders. And that is actually a double entendre in your case. I do notice that Gingin has been raiding all of the things on stream, so good on you. So we are just playing a new world on Shadowfax, and just making crafting alts, because one of the things I realized by playing on Shadowfax is by just doing the epic quest, which is all you really need to do to level up, you don't get any freaking gear. So I figured I'm gonna make crafting alts, and this is a high elf champion, and she's gonna be my armorer, so she'll be doing metal smithing and making her own armor, and also making armor for my main, who is a captain. Thief Kitty always comes first because he's a thief kitty. I mean, because I said 15 to spare, right? It's like the assumption is that the cats have already been higher prioritized than the gas tank, though they really shouldn't be, simply because without filling the gas tank, I can't get to my job. Well, my job, I can't pay for cat food and cat litter and stuff like that. Exactly. Kitty costs are primary. They're not what I spend my spare money on. In fact, I bought cat food yesterday when I was at the store. So how is your stream, Gingin? What were you guys raiding this time around?
One of the Gwetherind rode westward and scattered our numbers, but the other, he took Celeron.
Aid the wounded in the field, and let us hope that the Alliance shall arrive to drive off the enemy's forces.
So once this character gets done, I'm going to get her set up with her crafts, and then I'm also going to set her on Deadly, because one of my goals with Shadowfax is to get the titles for playing on Deadly, just basic Deadly, because I'm not well enough versed to play a character and have all the gear to be able to play on higher difficulties. Deadly is fine enough, especially since, unfortunately, you can't, being on Deadly 6 gets you nothing more than being on regular Deadly or any of the other lower levels. So it's only for your own personal ego, and I really am not too fussed about it. So I hope everybody's having a good Friday. I was on the official Lojo channel earlier today, pretty much doing this, because this is basically stuff that I need to get done, and I just haven't had time to get done, so I figured, what the hell, we'll do it on stream. Tomorrow will be Weatherstock. We're going to be streaming from the top of Weathertop. 22 bands? 23 bands? Something like that. Hosted by the Lonely Mountain Band, of which I am an officer on an alt. Sarah Naston? Is that like Sir Nasty? Yeah, let's play with all the little spooters. Alright, now let's go play with the big spooter. Whoa! Yep, everybody come to Weatherstock. We're gonna be doing giveaways of Lotro point codes here, which a little bit unusual. Most times we have to save that stuff for the official. But Standing Stone isn't gonna let us stream on the official anymore because they're concerned that their channel get DMCA'd. Even though I've yet to be DMCA'd for my shenanigans, streaming concerts and whatnot. Elrond, where the hell were you running to, buddy?
Is fortunate to have survived his father's attack.
All right, let's get the heck out of here.
Guatherin's words troubled
For those who don't know, I am Druid's Fire. I'm one of the senior members of the Lotro stream team and one of the senior moderators and former sidekick and co-host of Court of the Rings because I took pity on Cordovan. Nice, Totaku. He's called, yeah, see? You got Weatherstock on the head. On the brain, whoops. Sorry, High King Gilgalad. I disrespected you by going to looking.
Dear friend. May the light of the Valar shine upon
The
us.
Valar, okay. That voice, that always irritates me just a little bit, the voice actor not pronouncing Valar correctly. It's Valar. Valar. I don't know, maybe we're all wrong. And that voice actor is right. I don't know. I generally take my Lord of the Rings pronunciation guides from Professor Corey more than anybody else. Well, basically, I take them from, like, noted Tolkien scholars versus just some random voice actor hired to do a role. Kaboom! So, one of the things I'm going to do is, this is the server that I plan on using to get the titles, the account-wide titles for using the difficulty modes. Until and unless, they bring the difficulty system to other servers, but my concern, my thought here is, how are they going to know, like, let's say they bring this to the other servers, right? Actually, I think I just realized why the cutoff point for using the cutoff point for selecting your difficulty mode is level 11, is so you can't just, like, let's say they launch this feature on the rest of the servers. Well, I already have 130s on the other servers, right? So by having it at such a low level where you have to pick it early on, means that you have to play that character, or Valar, you know. They're going to let people Valar, you know they are, right? Because I can't see that they would have a means to prevent somebody from just popping a Valar on one of the other servers.
Your tale troubles me, my friend. For Amroth spoke
TD with the waffles!
with an elf slung across
The
his sleeve.
Valar, darling. No Killam here to do the syrup, so I'll have to do the syrup myself. There you go, TD. You get some syrup. Proper Canadian maple syrup. All the talky bits. So, TD. I get to perform with Kangas tomorrow. It's gonna be wacky!
If the Witch King has taken Theleron to the Overlook, we must.
I actually have to
pass
do
the
some
encampment ahead.
last-minute Weatherstock prepping tonight. What I'm probably going to wind up doing is preloading all the band names into XSplit. So all I have to do is click a little button to turn the name, switch the name from, click two buttons. Click one off and one on to change the text field as to which name, as opposed to typing it out, which means I'll probably typo on somebody. Performing and streaming, yep. Just one alt in the band, and then the two alts that I normally use to stream with. I get to play Theo in the song that Ken's gonna play. It's gonna be amazing. Though I was a little bit bummed that I was at work last Sunday, because I work on Sundays, that all I could do is sneak on and listen to the show. That I couldn't actually log in because Ken had originally invited me to perform with them during their regular show, during their Weatherstock concert series episode, and alas, I did not get that opportunity because I was busy at work, and of course he wanted to make sure that everything went well for his performance, so I didn't get to perform Minnie the Moocher, and I'm sad about this fact. It was amazing. Alright, we're about to go to the fishing hole of Rivendell. Though we're taking the long way. To make a Doctor Who reference there. I'm gonna take the long way. So I hope everybody's been having a good... Well, it's the weekend. It's like, what is it? Craig, what's his face? Welcoming you all to the weekend. James Bond, Craig. Oh god, Craig. Daniel Craig? Daniel Craig, that's his name. Durr. I haven't watched a James Bond movie since Roger Moore was James Bond. Silver Crow Games, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. You get a Peter Capaldi. I figured that was like the best GIF I could find to match the chord that came in Stream Elements. Streamlabs, whichever stream, whatever. So we're basically doing the same thing on the summit tomorrow. The Mardi Gras party band of Epic. I think there's only going to be like 2 or 3 non-players in the band, and there's going to be many parts. It won't be as big as the Gallic Frogs performance. Not that many people. The Witch King. He got me. He's got 15 million health. He got me. How was I rescued? Was it you just leave me there? Is Weatherstock still on Langerville? Yes! Weatherstock will be on Langerville tomorrow, and you can watch it right here. I'll be streaming the entire thing from stem to stern. With a near far. You'll be there in person? Awesome. I am awake. Lord Elrond. Although this does kind of make me want to puke a little bit. Because it's all fuzzy. I look like I'm drunk. Why can't I have silver hair like hers? Maybe this character had better have silver hair. I'm going to be mad at myself if I didn't make her. TD will be there in 12 people. Oh, I didn't notice. Do you see the little owl? There's like a little owl on that bed. Aw, it's cute. Never noticed that before. Okay, let's go play with Elrond's koi pond. See? You can actually fish in those. In the regular Rivendell
It brings
version of
me
this
great
room.
joy to see you upon your feet once
You
more.
great joy. Aw, Elrond, you're so sweet. How's your wife? Oh wait, you weren't even married last time I saw you. I got a wife who, you know, fell in love, got married, had 3 kids. Your wife gets attacked by orcs and she's already in Valinor. Man, life hits you fast. TD! Oh, the Green Knight Gamer, I owe you a message. Let me send you a reply to your whisper. Me and Elda did some scrounging. La da 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 dum. Ba 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 ba. We found some. Copy. Make sure this goes in the whisper and not in the chat. Boop. Let me know if you get this You know what, Green Eye Gamer? This probably will get listed as spam by Twitch. Let's see what happens. Let me know if you got my whisper. Elrond is talking about, you know, how things have changed. You can go to the... Oh, good. I did make my character's hair silver. Bum, 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 bum. And I've got my Shield of the Hammerhand, which is an XP booster. I think what I'm actually going to do when I level an alt on Treebeard is I'm not going to use any of the XP boosters that I have, which is going to be really cool and interesting, because that means I'm going to like be able to use a cloak for real, and also use my pocket slot for an actual pocket item. Yes, they're 500 point codes, 1 each. And I have some more point codes. I'm going to give you... Let me strike them through so we know that they're in use. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10. Copy these. Why does Elda have such a problem with sending out codes? I never had the same kind of problem. Let's see if that works. So you should have a second whisper. Doing the thing. These are actually leftovers from last year's pile. Now let me know if you have any trouble with those, and if you do, talk to Cordovan. Because it'll be his fault. Everything's Cordovan's fault. He's on vacation. Weatherstock starts at noon. The stream will probably start 11:45 to let people settle in. So you should have 4 codes for 500 points and 10 codes for 100 points each. Have fun. And we should do this thing because the Green-Eyed Gamer just had a stream anniversary. The Green-Eyed Gamer. There you are. Playing Lord of the Rings Online. Ding! Alright. We see you being hosted frequently on the official. Which basically, we can host just about anybody as long as your language isn't salty. And you don't, like, go in for lots of innuendo and shit. Now, I can actually say salty stuff, because I'm on my own channel now.
Are to follow an expedition to the ruins of Ithelion, and they shall see you to Kellandine in the course of their travels.
You try to keep it clean? Cool. Yeah, because when we host, especially late at night, we know people can get a little bit tasty in their language. Okay, so I'm playing a champion. Now, I'm one of those champions who likes as much DPS as possible. So, basically, I like dual wielding. So, we're going to go with the single honed blade. So, of course, the greatsword does, on the face of it, give you more DPS, but getting 2 of those to slice and dice, hell yeah. Raging blades, plural. Well, technically it's raging blade, but you know. Level 2, booyah. Okay, let's put this up here. Boop. Let's go talk to the sons that I didn't know he had because he didn't have them until a couple of thousand years after I talked to him.
The matter of his dream need not trouble you.
Alright, I'm also gonna make a comment in Slack. Alright. That's a thing. I get a prologue. Alright. Talk to Terathan. We're not going to talk to Terathan. We are instead going to talk to the deadly guy. What's that? It's a cat. See? By the way, look at this. Look at this. They reordered the quests. They renamed them so that the quests actually go in sequence. And you notice they started with 0 rather than 1 because 10 normally winds up at the top of the list or the second item in the list, like in the epic story. So this now suddenly makes sense. Oh my god. And the thing is, part of the problem was how things were displaying on the devs' end of things was not how it was displaying in the actual game. And so it took us to actually take a look at it with a non-dev machine to see, well, oh shit, these aren't displaying right. Come here, thief. The stealer of my viewers' hearts. Listen to this purr. Listen to that purr. He's a thiefy.
Would you do something for me?
Yep, I'm gonna do deadly. Because I want the title. Give me the
How can I be of
title.
service?
Deeds. There we go. We're gonna go red line. I always go red line with my champions. Okay. I want to talk to you. Let's go get all of our other stuff. So this is supposed to be a crafting alt. So we're gonna go find the crafting dude and start the crafting stuff. Hi. Oh, hello. Oh, hi. Oh, tickles. Thief gets tickles.
Mind my words, traveler.
He gets tickles. Look at this. Look at this. So I just took a dwarf on my official show through the dwarf starting instance, like a regular dwarf, not a stout axe. And by the time I got done with all of the quests in the starting instance, I was level 9.
Hail, friend, and
So
well
a high
met.
elf starts off at like level 6 with all of the cool stuff I have on here. Okay. My force taunt, which I never use as a cat. Devastating strike. Oh. Devastating strike always goes for number 3. The rest can go there. Meow. Wait a minute, I'm missing something. I'm missing something. I think I might need to relog real quick. So I'm supposed to get some mail that will send me a quest to talk to him? So let me relog real quick, and also it'll reset my UI. Alright, let's get that out of the way. Let's go back to Twitch chat. I see a little silhouette of a thiefy, meow, thiefy, meow. Will you do the meow, meow, meow? Thunderbolt and lightning, very, very frightening me. To me. To me. Yep, it's a good old thief kitty butt head. Aww. I get retweets from Captain MVP. So if you don't know who Captain MVP is, you should learn to know and love them because they are a member of the Lotro fan community. Used to be a member of the Lotro stream team who recently joined the Lotro dev team. Hell yeah! I'm super stoked because they use me as a reference. And so when I got an email from their recruiting people, I'm like, I'm going to tell some stories and it's going to be good. And so I sang their praises. Quite happy to do so. Okay. Got a ring. Got a ring. Okay. This ring goes second, so this ring can switch out with the agility ring. And got some hand into me. Got a helmet. Got a sword. Okay. The sword's in the second slot. That's fine. Alright, let's do this. Let's get all of our horses out of our inventory. And the boar, as opposed to the boar you're watching on channel. Yes, I've had sugar. I'm also full of amazing chicken fajitas. Now, by amazing, they're probably pretty bland, according to everybody else's opinion on what good food is, but I don't care. I like them. Okay. That's a good cleaning. Let's get this. Can throw that away because I have writing. That's the one I was looking for. Okay, open that, open that. Alright, now I got my quest to go talk to the quest dude, or the crafting dude. Might as well get some XP for it, right? Might not, because I'm level 7. I think it's a level 5 quest. Oh, yeah. Still get a little bit for it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so this one is supposed to be my armor. Now, as I explained on my official show, I'm going to explain now, just in case you didn't know. If you haven't yet finalized what crafting vocation you want, I highly recommend finding a master or mistress of apprentices and go to every single vocation and use the last one to be the one you actually want to keep. Okay? And the reason you want to do this is when you pick a vocation, it's going to give you an introductory to the 3 crafts within that vocation. And you do those quests, and if you do all 3 for a particular vocation, you get a title. Like if you do the one for Armorsman, you get Apprentice of Blades as a title for that character. If you do the one for Explorer, you do all 3 of those, you get Easily Lost, which is generally the most popular of the whole pile of these. And you can do them all. You can switch vocations as often as you want until you get them all. And you only do 1 quest for every particular craft. So you'll do 1 Prospector quest, 1 Forester quest, until you've done all of them and get all of the titles. And then you save the one you want to keep as your last one, because when you switch vocations, you lose all the recipes for the previous one. So you don't want to get too deep into this before you go back and try to do this. Otherwise, it'll be very painful. Because then you have to relearn a craft from the ground up. And that is painful. However, I'm not really concerned with those titles. And honestly, the only really good one out of there is the Easily Lost one. So this character is supposed to be my armorer. So we're going to pick this. Megavanen. So these are my 3 introductory quests. You don't get any XP for these, but they can be handy in that you can make something for yourself, as opposed to making something of yourself. So you're going to go talk to the supplier over here. And he's going to give you the prospecting quest item, which is... you get your ingredients, which is in this crate. Anytime I hear ingredients, I think of how DDO does things. And then you click on your thingamajigger, and we are given enough stuff to smelt a single copper ingot. So we need our prospector tools for that. Let's make our thing. There we go. Alright, we're going to talk to the metalsmith for the other one, the metalsmithy quest.
How can I be of service?
We're going to get 2 bronze ingots. And we're going to switch to our hammer. And we are supposed to make a bronze helm. Okay. There we go. We can make 1. There we go. Look at that. I made a helmet that I can even use it. Look at that. It's so much better. Alright, we're going to switch over to this nice, silly-looking pie hat. And the fun thing is you can immediately equip the items you get from these guys for these quests. And, you know...
What do you need?
And one of the cool things you can do, if you do all of them, is you can basically craft yourself a set of starting gear, basically.
Megovanen.
Okay, we need to make a rough cloth cloak. As a tailor. It's going to be tailor-made. Ah! Yeah, I know that was bad. That was super bad. Alright, let's take the bronze helm to the novice metalsmith. Hello. I'm wearing the bronze helm. What? Let's go over to the tailor first.
What do you need?
I don't know exactly what he's leaning on. You know, I'm just wondering. He's very athletic if he's not leaning on anything. Let's try. Oh, this one actually makes you not wear it? Weird.
Megovanen.
There we go. And I get the title Student of Metalwork, which is not the best of titles, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, so we've picked our thing. And you can go over here and...
You may be of service to me.
And you can complete this and it will give you 3...
Greetings to you.
They say apprentice ingredient packs because they don't have these anymore. They will automatically convert to a universal. They made those universal ages ago. You can get rid of an armorer's guide. So I think we're good for now, question mark. However, I do want, if I hadn't done it already, is let me get this character added to my kinship. Which involves logging in my alt account. I'm just currently subscribed. Ski! Yeah. Carry with the cleverness of the way to game it a little bit. But then again, you know, honestly, universal ingredients are not hard to come by. Like, especially if you have a kinship or know somebody who has the ingredient crates out on their kinship lawn or house lawn or something. Like, last week's freebie code got you, what, 10 universal ingredient packs? I didn't even bother using the code because I've got over 3,000. Because I had, you know, just for the longest time, I would just, every single alt, I would hit the box. Both of them. But free stuff is free stuff. This is true. What's going on? Discord is talking about something about another game. Not my Discord, a Discord. Okay, let's log in the alt account real quick. Yeah, I actually have 2 sets of crates on my lawn on Langeville. Because I had bought a pair of those boxes on Crick Hollow, and then when I transferred to Crick Hollow, my stuff went to Langeville. So I set 2 outside on the lawn. That way, if people just didn't want to go into the house and lag the bleep out, because going into my kinship house will cause lag. We're going to turn this sound off on the other client. There we go. And log in the alt character. So the really cool thing is when I ran my hunter through, she's going to be my woodworker, my woodsman. Her woodworking starter quest there was basically a make one of this small list of wood items, and one of them was a bow. I'm like, well, hell yeah. I'm gonna make a rowan bow. Alright. Switch from that to there. Get me all kinned up. Boop. There we go. I'm in a kinship now. What? What are the crystals for under the chat? Well, if you click on it, you get their channel points. So you can use channel points to, spend on things. And I'm probably going to remove the Thief Kitty one because he shows up often enough that I don't want people to waste their points on it. I actually feel bad anytime somebody does, especially if I can't find him when I need him for the thing. Okay, so Silver here, I'm going to put the helmet back on her, because now that she can wear it. And we're going to stop at the vault here. We're going to clean some stuff up. I'm going to put this in the vault, because I'm not going to use it until later. Totem of Defense. Always put the die in the vault. Not going to use the die. Higher level gear. Stuff I can't use. And I still keep these Ithildine coins. You don't really get much for them. Though the Horn of the Duerodelph was handy for a while. And I'm also picky about which fireworks I carry around on my person. White tree. An anniversary. Those 3 are the ones I card about all the time. Sleigh bell goes in here. Why does that keep doing that? Travel window, you're pissing me off. Okay. One thing I also want to do, add to my, we're going to make our outfit. I think what we're going to do is we're going to make both primary weapons have the Dead City always on weapon aura. And then when I get a bow, I will have it show the weapons aura. I'm sorry, the Orc's Bane weapons aura, which means it'll glow blue whenever there's bad guys around. But I can't put it in here yet because I don't have any. Well, I guess I can. Never mind. So when I get a bow, it'll automatically pick that up. In the meantime, let's go pick an outfit. It's time for a fashion show. Now, I do have a crap ton. Look, I have 124 items in my wardrobe. I should probably put these in here too. Oh, they're already in there. Of course they are. Actually, let me put these in the vault right now. There we go. Get them out the way. So we're a champion. So I'm actually thinking of using the Armor of the Steely Dawn because it's a silver and blue thing. It looks like this. Because I also don't have too many characters who wear it, and I really like the outfit. And we'll just turn the cloak and the helmet off. Yeah, I like that. That'll work. That'll do me for right now. Okay, let's sell things. And then we're gonna hop alt on to, we're gonna keep that. Not gonna worry about that. Cloak, no. Violet and I don't really care about those dyes, quite frankly. Time-worn helm. You know, I'm thinking about putting the time-worn outfit in, but I'm never going to use it. And I can always re-roll a new character if I really wanted that badly. Okay, so got that done. Got a title. Completed the deed. Nice. Okay, so let's hop on a different character. We're gonna go play a Hobbit Hunter. Thief is worth the 15k, but I always feel bad people spending the 15k to have his thing, because, you know, he shows up often enough that why spend that money? New alt. This will be my Tinker character. She'll be my cook and my jewel crafter at the same time. One of the other things I want to do is make sure that they all talk to Wenda Crane's bill, as you should do. Because that would be the VIP stuff. That way I could still use the inferior crafting tools like forever without, you know, them breaking every 5 seconds. Okay, so UI, layout, load, Lotro, UI. Alright, I'm gonna relog real quick to get the character's thing set up right. Appreciate y'all being here. Folks coming over from Gingin's raid as well. Always good. Alright, let's relog. Somebody on Twitter says there's a small child outside their place singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and they had to take a minute. That nobody knows what time it is. It's Howdy Doody time, of course. Okay, so this is going to take a little bit longer because hobbits have this starting instance in Archit. And I haven't yet done inventory management on this character. I apologize most profusely. So we're going to do that real quick on this character. We're going to find a cute outfit. She's a Hobbit Hunter, but I want her to wear something cute. So I don't know what it's going to be yet, but we'll find something. Rumpole. Somebody named their character like after Rumpole of the Bailey? Because that would be kind of funny. It's a lore master. They look kind of old. They look like Bjorbrand, the leader of the BBB. I don't know. Is he the leader? I don't know if they even have a leader. They're pretty wacky. They're wackadoodle. But we love them. And I don't honestly know if they are performing tomorrow night. I imagine not. Simply because most of them will be working leather. I almost said leather stock. Like this is, you know, the Tandy Leather Factory or a porn store. I don't know. I know the fact that they take their pants off every show. Well, that might be a porn store. How do we know? Alright, let's move our alt inventory icon from its default position to over here. And of course our Happy Fun D tracker from our friend B4. And let's get my name situated. There we are. I am Sapphire. Sapphire the wee hobbit. I'd have silver, I'd have blue hair. Hobbits could have blue hair in this game, but of course they cannot. Turn off chat, trade, regional, OC, fellowship loot, LFF, emote, and combat event. There we go. And let's manage the things. Let's equip our other knife. Let's equip our ring of agility. It's easier when I just rearrange stuff first. There we go. Actually, one of these might be cool to use. I don't know yet. Don't know yet. Though, by default, I should wear something blue for this character because her name is Sapphire after all. Fireworks. Boosts. Black steel keys. A horse. A horse is a horse, of course, unless you go up. Never mind. We're not singing the theme song to Mr. Ed. No, not happening. Not tonight, Satan. Let's get rid of some of these too. Because again, all of these are in my wardrobe, so I can just pick them up whenever I want to. I could dress her up in black and have her be like the Black Rider of Budgeford. Wouldn't that be cool? Or it might be irretrievably silly. Okay, she's a hunter, therefore she doesn't need this cloak. She won't need that cloak. She will want that one. She will not want that one. Okay, what else are we missing? Let's keep going. Let's toss these while I'm not forgetting them. The Journeyman Riding Package is 75% off this week in the Lotro store. Get it. Seriously, get it. 748 Lotro points, and it's account-wide. And you never have to buy a riding thing for a single character ever again. It is so fucking worth it. Get it. It's one of those few sales that I'm like, yeah, if you don't want to spend points on the store, this is one of those times you should break that rule. I get a lively slug pet. I still forgot to give Quicksilver their cloak. You know what? I think I'm just going to use the they and them pronouns for Quicksilver. Because I haven't really decided what their gender is. So I think they can be non-binary as far as I care. I think that's good. I do believe there's actually supposed to be more lady dwarves in the game. And I heard rumors, I haven't played it myself, that there might actually even be some lady-on-lady dwarf action. Yeah! Oh man, hunting with a big floppy hat? Wouldn't that be cool? I think I might do that. Mordor items. All the Mordor items. Maybe I should just make her like the completely irresponsible hunter who's like wearing this big floppy hat and shit. That would be kind of funny. Wearing like a sundress out while hunting. Okay, she's going to choose the weightless earring of the High Elves. Let's plop that in one ear. Let's get the other set going. Get the other earring happening, and let's get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and get rid of that. And I am not paying attention to chat right now. I will in a minute, as soon as I get done with this, because otherwise I'll lose my train of thought. I don't like when my train of thought works for Amtrak. I'm just saying. Okay, what am I missing? That outfit can go bye-bye. I'm digging the notion of riding to adventure wearing a sundress. I don't know why. Okay, that can go bye-bye. Or wearing the blue festival dress, right? Or dyeing the more fancy one, dyeing that the Erdluin blue. That would be cool. Here we go. Back item. And I think I got everything. If not, we'll figure it out soon enough. Look how many bag spaces I just claimed. Sapphire, the ultimate. No, Sapphire has to wear the one single appropriate title for her. She has to be gem without measure. Done. She has to be a gem without measure. Belongsmon, Leonori! I'm going to catch up on chat here real quick. This is Shadowfax, yeah. I'm setting up my crafting alts for Shadowfax. I think what I'm going to do is craft on Shadowfax, but not on Treebeard. Because with Treebeard, you're going to go through enough quests that you'll get the quest rewards. So you will be able to confirm lesbian dwarves. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I don't fly that particular ship, but I'm happy for those who do.
Thank goodness you're awake. That fellow Amdir seems very ill.
I'm very happy for you.
Do not trouble yourself on my account.
The shield's almost bigger than she is.
There are too many deeds to be done.
Let's
All
ding!
pressing, and none of them
Let's
easy.
go talk to Captain.
Perhaps you
I
can
don't know
help
what
me,
I'm
friend.
doing, Mr. Brackenbrook.
Captain Brackenbrook will not heed my warnings.
I
Don't like the look of those rangers one bit.
Ooh, this is intolerable.
Peg Pruner, just wait till your hubby gets killed. Then you'll think Archer's in danger.
How can I be of service?
Too bad Tolkien isn't... Well, see, I'm not sure he would necessarily protest, but I don't know. I leave that to the Tolkien scholars like Corey and shit. Alright. Tilstride of the people, they don't believe me. I'm a tree, a sparkly tree. Whee! My title is longer.
Alas for peaceful folk everywhere. It is an enormous task to convince them that evil people with evil intentions will commit evil deeds.
I'm gonna turn
Before
that
you try to
shield
fight,
off.
You must learn what skills you may
Because
from
it's
the
driving
trainer.
me bonkers. There. At least now we can see my character a little bit better. Right?
Could I speak with you a moment? How can I be of service?
Do I want to use daggers or do I want to... I think I'm going to use daggers. But then again, I was going to do that with my, one of my hunters. Let's use blades. Let's wear weapons that are bigger than she is. We'll be like a Final Fantasy character. Much better bow and much better blade. Let's go! Two quests in. Let me actually clean up my thing here because I just noticed my trap ability wound up on my second tier because of all the other crap I have. All the pets! I should actually be able to... Oh, I can't do it yet. Never mind. Hi.
Do you feel confident in what you have learned? Umdir, my poor old friend.
Umdir did a stupid thing.
Over him.
I don't like the look of
Those
those
rangers.
one bit.
Yeah, well, you know, they look foul and feel fair. So tomorrow is Weatherstock. I'm so excited! Because not only am I streaming it, I get to perform in it for the first time ever. I am extremely deeply honored that Ken Giss of the Mardi Gras Party Band invited me and a shit ton of other people to perform with the Mardi Gras Party. And we gonna play some stuff, and it's gonna be amazing. Isn't the rumor monger? Yeah. I don't tell rumors, I just quote Cordovan. Or infer from what he said or didn't say. Let's rearrange our buttons here. Our buttons. There we go. There we go. Ding! 4. Ooh, I'm reminded. It is time for the Blaze of Hope frame. Hell yeah. I have had sugar. I'm sorry. I apologize. I've had too much sugar. You need a valid target. What did I actually hit? I accidentally hit a button? Oopsie. My bad. Weatherstock's gonna be hella fun. Hella fun. So, one of the things about the classes and the races, hobbits don't synergize with hunter too well, other than the camo, you know, stealth shit. And the camo stuff. Like, the hobbit racials don't, but I mean, the best race to be a hunter is elf. It's just elf. Not even high elves. I think high elves are a little bit different. They don't have the bow damage. What they do have in its place is they've got a plus 5% light damage, so that may be maybe more or less the same. I guess it depends on how awesome your bow is, right? Screw you and your caltrops. Want a broken leg? This is how you get broken legs. And also, one of the things that happened on the last Court of the Rings a couple weeks ago is that somebody was asking about previous Weatherstock videos, and they said, well, they aren't on YouTube. And the reason they weren't on YouTube is because for the past 3-4 years, question mark, we've streamed it on the official channel, and as a general rule, they never let us upload concerts to the official Lotro YouTube channel. But for the previous years that I streamed it, the 2 previous years that I was the sole streamer on duty, I went and dug up my archives because I keep all of my recordings, and I found the old Weatherstock videos from last year and the year previous, and I uploaded them to my YouTube channel. All 27 gigs each! Which is why I don't have any space on my hard drives anymore, because, you know...
I cannot decide which is more dangerous right now. Calder Cobb's treachery, or the ignorance of Captain Brackenbrook.
Well, see, the treachery is one thing. I mean, if you had had an observant dude, then you wouldn't have to worry so much about the treachery.
Let me go! Calder Cobb can vouch for me!
Yeah. About that.
How can you say this? Calder Cobb has been loyal to me since he was a boy.
No, he wasn't. He's a sleeper
I
agent.
suppose it would be wise to investigate your claim.
Let's go talk to Cal, but let's not forget our quests here.
Dear looks so changed since last night.
Poor Omdir.
Hey,
You there. I'm hungry. Yes, Guarendes. There's a command for that. Weatherstock thumb drive. I'm thinking about it. No, I actually have a whole hard drive full of old videos because my stream goes back 5-6 years or something like that. I don't keep track of my milestones like you do. Terrible about that sort of thing. What is it, the command? YouTube or is it YT? I forget. It's YouTube. There we go. There we go. Let's go get some boar meat. I don't think I've ever actually had boar meat. I mean, boar is a variant of pig, so hopefully it tastes like pork. I have, however, had a significant amount of pork ribs the past couple of days. Whole rack of baby back rib. Sweet baby Ray's barbecue, honey barbecue sauce. Instant pot. Just saying. You can also make seasoned ribs, like if you want to do a dry rub on your ribs and stick them in your Instant Pot. Oh, yeah. I was taught that beautiful lesson by one of the Blizzard developers that I follow on Twitter. He tweeted about it. I'm like, drool, 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 drool. There was much drooling going on at my house when I saw that. It was amazing. So I'm not going to be too mad if I don't get Undying on any of my other characters here on Shadowfax.
Stranger, eh?
As long as I got it for the main
our best hope
one.
is to get help from Combe, our neighbours. They will not let our Chet fall to brigands.
So if I die on any of my ults, I'm not going to be too fussed about it. Be like, oh, well, darn it. As long as the main has it, I'm okay. Well, it really depends on when I die, right? Like, if I die at level 19 or something, I'm going to be salty as fuck about that. I'm not going to lie. I'm just going to be salty. A level 6? Done like 3 quests? Yeah. XP's legit. I like it when they're gonna like punch somebody like this. It's like, okay, whatever. Wee. Do I have any more goodies? I have a cloak now, but I have my shield with the hammer hand, so I don't use the cloak. But yeah, I am going to get my Treebeard alts started here pretty soon. But I'm not going to use the Treebeard crew of alts for the title
This cannot
quests.
be. I must write to Brackenbrook at once.
I don't know if they know about the magic of barbecue, though. We know that they know about roasting meats, but I'm not sure that they're all that up on their sauces. And because he's back in the game, I always kill old Blood Tusk. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy as a hunter. Alright. Got some bilberries. Gonna find another dead body. I'm so sad about it, even though I've never met this guy in my life. Look, Ma, no hands. Still one of my favorite things ever about the game. Almost had to swim there for a second. So once upon a time, a couple of years ago, I think now, Matt Elliott, aka Scenario, put a revamped version of this Archit starting instance on Bullroar for testing purposes. And he made comment about how there might be holes in the invisible fences to keep people in the starting instance. Because one of the things he was doing was making it so that it looked aesthetically nicer. Right? So that you could see over the hills, and that, you know, once you're out of the starting instance, you'll be able to ride in and out of Archit without having to go around these huge impossible cliffs, etc., ad nauseum. And so what he did is they made, you know, when they redid things, they put the invisible walls in here, and they put these, you know, reeds and trees and stuff. It made it look more natural. So there is a border, but it's more natural. Like in the water, you'll see a bunch of reeds, and that's covering the invisible collision plate. So you can't go past this. Like, you can only go so far. But he said that there might be some holes in the fences while it wasn't yet finalized on Bullroar. So that night, apparently, I was really bored, had nothing else. Felt like being helpful. So I took characters straight out of the starting instance, and I went around the entire border of the Archer starting instance to find holes in the fences. And boy howdy did I find holes in the fences. Okay, kids. Hobbit Hunter, swords or daggers? Swords or daggers? I mean, I could equip swords and just say they're daggers. That would work. That would definitely work. One of the other problems is the game does not have too many awesome dagger appearances. Not gonna lie. I'll go with a dagger this time. Okay. So we've got a tarnished blade here and a dagger there. So this should replace the tarnished blade. And then I'll just put the tarnished blade in place of the other dagger for now until I get another dagger. There we go. Let's go and turn our quests in. Curved daggers from Moria, the elven ones. Yeah, those are pretty good. I like those. So we're going to run till about 11:30 because, again, we started late. Maybe in 11:45 because we started even later because XSplit wanted to be a butthead. Windows did an update this morning for me, so I did it before the Cordless of the Rings, aka Cord, wasn't here, so I did a quick reboot of my PC before that time. Actually, I think it was right before Corey was supposed to go on. We all knew Corey wasn't going to be on time. You like Sam's kitchen knife for dagger appearance? Is that a Matham House item? Now I'm actually curious how many levels this character will have by the time I get out of the starting. I mean, I'm already level 6. Ooh, I need to pick a spec. Ooh, okay. Okay. Should I go with, my other hunter we did earlier today was Red Line. I think we're going to go for Blue Line on this one just to liven things up. Let's go Blue Line on this one. I'm going to put the melee up there because I rarely use the melee skills. Oh, Barton quest reward. Hello. Is that from the in your... Oh, good night, Dusty Bird.
Lovely.
Pardon
This
me.
is sure to cheer on dear right up.
You know, one of the things you guys didn't get is right before the stream, I let out the most amazing belch. It was great. It felt so good.
I thank you, but I have not the stomach to drink this now.
And sting again.
Hook him up? I knew it would.
What have I done? You cannot fathom just how wrong I have been.
Do not
He's
despair.
so broken.
You have done well.
I don't know what I just did there. That's okay. Let's put the pants on. There we go. Got a mite and an... Well, we can use the mite ring. Mite doesn't do much for us as a hunter, but every little bit counts, right? What does mite do now? I want to... character screen. Might for a hunter, not that big of a deal, but it will give you a block and parry rating, so it doesn't really do much for a hunter. We'll get something new soon, TM. Archivist Owl of the amazing voice. Hello, sir. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Archivist Owl is somebody I know from the WoW fandom. A fellow fan of Mr. Josh Keaton, a.k.a. King Anduin Rin, King of Stormwind. How you doing, sir? There is a new quest that we're going to do about killing the marsh flies that got restored for the legendary servers. I don't think that particular quest is on all of the worlds. It's just on the legendaries. The one where you kill the marsh fly queen, though, is on all of the servers. We'll have fun with that one. Who is this? This is... Okay. Alrighty then. I'm doing pretty good. Just playing a wee Hobbit Hunter with the best name ever.
I presume you're here to bring me ill news from town.
Yeah, I'm here to bring you bad news.
True colors at last.
And this is another quest that's not on any other servers. They brought this one back because you know you need more XP. And so it means you're just going to get 2 hats. Because it's basically an old quest that got pruned. And they brought it back. Okay, so now I can pick up your Marshfly quest.
Stay a moment.
There we go. And I get the quest item to turn in her husk back to that dude. It's a piggy. We could kill her again and again and again if we really wanted to, but we don't really care. It's all good. So again, tomorrow's weather stock. I'm stoked. It's actually going to be quite different to host the largest player event every year in Lotro on my channel. Because, again, we've been hosting it on the official channel for the past few years, but Standing Stone has gotten a little bit worried about DMCA, because it's not so much the DMCA that they're too fussed about. It's more along the lines of the way Twitch enforces any DMCA complaints is if you get 3 DMCA strikes against your Twitch account, Twitch will just delete your account. And Standing Stone can't afford to have that happen to their company account. Even though it's really ridiculous. And it's like, there's big time streamers who are just sitting there playing, you know, the original music. And not getting a DMCA strike or not caring if they got one. Whereas the music that our community plays falls fairly strongly under common notions of fair use. Because it's a transformative work. It's not we're not playing the original piece of music, the original recording. We're playing a cover of it. Though I understand the DMC is trying to go after covers too. It's like heaven forfend that they get a DMCA strike for, you know, singing something. However, DMCA strikes are not anything having to do with getting your VOD muted or getting your video muted by Twitch. That's a completely separate issue. That's just their automated systems being a butthead. How expensive were ASCAP and BMI licenses? Pretty expensive. And also the fact that ASCAP and BMI do not cover everybody. Even if you got a mechanical license, it is still... It still would be pretty... And the thing is, the bands each would have to get the license for the music to perform. I don't think... And honestly, Standing Stone is not going to pay for it. They're just not going to freaking pay for it. Because it has nothing to do with Lord of the Rings, right? If they tried to pay for something like that on our behalf because they love the music community, and they really do, the licensor would probably have a shit fit. It's like, why are you letting people play the Beatles in Lord of the Rings? Hello? Why aren't they playing original music? Which some bands actually do. The Lonely Mountain Band, in fact, was founded by a real-life musician who, John D. Bartolo, and you can buy his music at minstrelsongs.com. Hello! Including that beautiful song called Durin's Awakening, which, you know, I actually found on a site similar to Napster back in the day. It actually might have been Napster. Hi, Thiefy. You got muted for something. See, Rohan seems to be the biggest problem child when it comes to stuff like this. Now, we do know that Chance Thomas's stuff got muted all the time because for like 2 years his stuff was in legal limbo because of some corporate Ponzi scheme bullshit on the part of one of his corporate parents. It was under SEC investigation and wound up costing him his entire studio and everything, right? And he only recently regained all of the rights back to Huge Sound Records and the rights to his music, and then he could re-grant any of the licensing needed to Standing Stone. Alright, here we go. Let's get 2 hats for the price of 1. John does lovely work. I actually got to meet him once, Carrie. Did you know that? I also got to meet Tulen.
I believe there is hope for us.
Let's choose Navy for this
one.
one.
Only need a strategy.
Talk to Atlee Spiderbane. Give me another helmet because I, you know. Hi. Hello. Wow. Look, it's a cat. See, this is why I don't want people to spend points on Thief Kitty appearances, because he shows up so damn often. Hello. Oh, he's happy. You ran into Elda on the summit. Yeah, she's getting set up for tomorrow. Because apparently, what we're going to do is Aiden is going to save his titles for the after party. And most of the title stuff will be from the channel here. Atlee Spiderbane!
At your service, and your families.
And at yours. Thiefy. So back in the day, when I was helping to find all of the holes in the invisible fences, like this back here used to just be a thick wall. Like it looked like this stuff up here, and you couldn't see into the fields beyond any of this, right? But now you can't go there because of the thick, the thick stuff here. But once you're out of the starting instance and into the real world, you can just ride through that or run through it. So when I found out that I could escape the starting instance, I went running. It's really weird when you go into the Chetwood, where the wolf den is, just like right there in the Chetwood. And you're like, what the hell, Chetwood? It's like right there, and and the wolves are like red and purple to you because you're not supposed to see them at level 1. You're like level 7, 8, 9 monsters. I think it would have been funny if I managed to survive long enough into the Chetwood to find the warg. Right? The elite level 15 warg. It's not supposed to... Well, it is supposed to be there, but... So I took a level 1 burglar out of the starting instance and ran as far as I could go. And my intention was to actually get to Rivendell. But alas... I died in the Trollshaws. Because when I got to the Trollshaws, I was like, well, hey, I'll turn south and run to the see how far I can get to the Hobbit is going to Isengard usual path, and that was my first mistake, and so I died. Bogark, yeah. There's a lot of times a lot of people confuse him with Logfoot, who is the warg of the Bridgefields. I know I've done that too. I got Sapiens' character killed without, by that, critter. Didn't mean to. But I kept my Undying title, but I don't have that character anymore. I got rid of it. I think I have a Dwarf Runekeeper instead. I just wasn't really enjoying playing an Elven Runekeeper.
A dead end will surely work in our
Okay,
favor.
we'll get some Navy dies this time. Alright, time for the final intro here.
John Brackenbrook and his hunters have reached the outskirts of Archet to find it already ablaze. A desperate struggle to save their village is about to begin. Hopefully, you have arrived in time.
We have no time to lose. We must save Ned.
We're not gonna save Ned, he's gonna die. I'm gonna ding though in a minute. There we go. Level 9, baby. Will we make level 10 before the end of the instance? I don't think so, but it would be kind of fun.
Archet must still be saved.
Why do they keep saying Archet? I don't know. It's bizarre.
There are more up ahead. We must find my father before it's too late.
It's gonna be too late. I'm just saying, Brackenbrook. Yeah, the one in the Bridgefields is Logfoot. But I always kept mixing their names up. I could never remember Bargoth.
All must not be lost. Well met, friend. Is the crafting hall safe?
Hunter tank, does whatever a hunter stank. Sorry, what?
Although the mad badger burns.
We're about to come across one of the quotes used on the official Lotro channel for a follow or a follow alert.
I knew you would survive.
Most of us don't actually use them, but a few people do. I personally don't use the follow alerts that Standing Stone gave us because that channel gets a lot of follows.
They approach! Defend us!
There it is. They approach! Defend us! Round 2, fight! They're very brave to run through fire like that. Or else they must be very scared of their bosses. Alright.
There is no more time for games. We come for the Ranger.
I come for the Ranger!
Father! No!
Time to die, Calder Cobb. I'm just gonna watch these guys kick your damn ass. It's gonna be funny. Except, you know, Brackenbrook is kind of a wimp, so I better help him out. Dead meat.
What misery is before
Loud movie
us?
time!
My father was right to trust no one.
You dummy. Meow. Mundo. Sackville Baggins.
Huh, how rude!
Excuse me? Who are you to talk about rudeness?
Take a moment of your time.
No, you may not. Okay, let me log in my alt to get kinned up real quick. Actually, you'll see my alt on screen here in a second because she's there in Little Delving. Almost in the same place, ironically. Invite to kinship. Are you sure you want to increase Sapphire into your kinship? Hell yeah. Hi, Grumpy Cat. See? I'm gonna wave at myself. That's pretty sad. I'm gonna wave back. I love the Hobbit wave and the Hobbit bow. Meow. Meow. I'm grumpy. Okay, I'm gonna log Pinky out. Pinky's gonna be very busy tomorrow, being all stealthy like. Alright. Boop. Okay, now let's pick up our Bounder quest.
Might I have a word with you?
Might I have a word with you? No. Maybe. Yeah, I'll take the Bounder quest. Give me the Bounder quest.
Please, stay a moment.
Easy XP. Take this.
Can I take a moment of your time?
We're gonna do our crafting stuff. Hold that thought, Postman Newbuck. I'll take your quest, but I gotta ride.
Take a moment of your time.
Let's put on our helmet. I think that's all the stuff we've got. Okay, let's get our horses going. I'm sorry, our ponies going. So we need to find the right pony for this character. Her name's Sapphire, so she should probably wear a pony that's got blue on it somehow. And unfortunately, I do not have the account-wide Steed and Mickle Delving, because that shit doesn't exist in Locho. Fix it, Standing Stone. Fix it. Okay, got them all. It's like Pokemon. Gotta get them all. Okay, new mail from John Brackenbrook. Give me that. I will take that, sir. Alright.
What do you need?
I get tokens of salutation, and I can trade them for these things. So, these things would actually be useful on Treebeard. The Novice's Mark gets you some run speed boost there. So I don't really need any of that stuff, so I'm not going to spend them. But they do go in the barter wallet decently enough. I open that, open that, open that, open that. There we go. Okay. Let's pick a nice horse. So let's go actually take a look at our collection of horses. Ponies. And let's just go with the halves. Look at all these horses I get just for creating a character. It's kind of wild. Let's move all that stuff down. Okay, the Boar of Three Peaks. I'm not sure a hobbit would ride a boar. Brie pony, basic. Chestnut pony, Cremello pony. Cremello might be a good one to use. Goat, no, that's a dwarf thing. Another boar, no. Festive Azure pony. Well, that would be good for Sapphire. That's a possibility. Perlino or Cremello? I think I'd like the Perlino more. I like the Perlino more. I might use the Perlino. Putting the Red Dawn again. There really aren't too many, ooh. That screams Hobbit to me. Does that scream Hobbit to you? Steed of the Bright Days. Of the Dead Sea. That's not really a Hobbit thing. Nor is the Ash Plains. Nor the Eldar. Steed of Rivendell. Steed of Night. Steed of Minas Ithil. Steed of the Eldar. The Winged Herald Pony. First Marshal. The Great Alliance would match. But not really a Hobbit pony. I think I want a nice Hobbit pony. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the Steed of the Bright Days for my pony. And, of course, the Goat of the Moria Sentinel for my goat because it has morale. Bill Longsmon's going to be back in a bit, putting the kids to sleep. Where's the Moors action? Not on this stream, buddy, because I'm on a server that doesn't have the Moors. Hi. Oh, hey! I was looking for you. We're going
Might
deadly,
I take a
though.
moment of your time?
Roar!
Greetings.
There we go. I've set my difficulty to deadly. Not deadly 6 because I'm not a masochist. And, to be quite fair, I think Hunter would have an ability. Hunter, Bjorning, a well-run Guardian, would probably do better at the higher difficulties. But if all you need, the basic deadly to get the titles, is like, screw it, why go to all that trouble? Unless, again, there's no reward except your own ego for the rest of that. So I'm not too fussed about this. Bingo Boffin. We could do Bingo's quests while we're at it, but that's not what I'm here for. I need to talk to the crafting lady. That's what I needed to talk to. Guarendes is lurking! Lurky, lurky, lurky!
A lovely day, isn't it?
It is a lovely day. Okay, so this character is slated to be a tinker.
Is there something I can do for you?
There we go. Give me my intro
Please,
quests.
Stay a moment. Might I
Stay
have
on
a word
while
with
and
you?
listen. Your
Please,
best
stay a
Deckard
moment.
Cain impression. Though, of course, I get to hear the best Deckard Cain impressions from, like, the creator of Deckard Cain, so that's kind of cool. Okay, let's go talk to our novice cook over here, peeling some taters. What's taters, precious?
How do you do?
Okay, let's go over here. Let's cook the things. Let's plop that in there. Make a cup of spring barley flour. Make a hard biscuit. Alright, let's go back and talk to our cook. Get no XP for it.
Good day.
There we go. Let's go talk to the supplier. Right here.
Hello.
Hello, kitty. All right, let's go talk to the apprentice jewel crafter. You are not it. The Warg Party Bus. Nice kin name. Of course, a Turn of Events is also a nice kin name.
What do you need?
Radio Free Gallifrey, of course, is the best kin name. I don't want to talk to you. I want the there. I want the workbench. Come here. I gotta open the crate first. Stop it. Carrie sent me a message. Yes, please confirm that to Burka if you'd be so kind. Why did you just ping me in thingy? I done dinged? No, that other person done dinged. Thank you for pinging me on that. I would have seen it after the stream and been like, ah, Burka!
What do you need?
It's still Weatherstock 13, Burka's dozen. Okay. I need to craft a copper ring. Aw. So specifically a copper ring. There we go. I get the title of Handyman. Good thing this isn't on the official. Holy crap. The Handyman. Oh my. Okay, and then you can come in here and get ingredient packs.
With you a moment? What do you need?
What do you need? Okay, so we've got our crafting set up. We've got our kin set up. We've got our difficulty set up. So we're good to go on this alt. So I'm done with setting up crafting alts for the thing. What I'm probably going to do is... I'm the person Big Ed was big. I was wondering what my ears were burning. In what context was Big Ed talking about me? Huh? Was he talking some smack? Do I need to go over there and kick his butt? Not that I'm going to or actually care. When you deed completed. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is my main is level 22, but she does not have the ability to mine anything beyond apprentice stuff. Oh, he dropped, he said shit on the official last week, and I just said language. It's just like, whatever. Am I his wife? No, God, no. I do not have the patience of a saint. Mrs. Mustafa is an amazing lady who does have the patience of a saint. She puts up with him. I don't have to. Anyway, let's go back to the main. He's an okay dude. He likes to fly model airplanes, cause trouble. Fish the night away on the official. He also plays Lotra completely free to play. I do not. I enjoy throwing money at Standing Stone games. It's one of my favorite things to do. But as, actually I was thinking of changing my character's outfit. But then I decided my other champion, I changed her outfit instead. This is more the outfit of a champion right here. This says champion. This says captain. This is captain right here. So we're going to play the main. We're going to go back and we're just going to spend the rest of our time wandering around and catching up on our crafting. So that's the one thing I'm going to stop and do as I go through every area with this character is I'm going to make sure I get my my professions, keep them leveled. And so we got about another hour or so. Okay, so Candice is waiting for us to do the thing. We're going to return home, however. One of the other things I wanted to do to level my crafters is, as this is a high elf, using a halberd as her two-handed weapon, even though she is a captain, she's going to be better off using a two-handed sword, because from my understanding, the high elf racial that gives you a bonus to using two-handed swords does not count for halberds. We're in Bree. You know what? Oh, for a second I was looking for my leafy feet, and then I remember, wait a minute, I'm not on a hunter. So we need to go farm crafting mats. We're going to start with metal. So first we're going to go talk to Wenda Cranesbill over here. So this is going to be really boring. And by the way, Undying. Huh? I got Undying. Fair and square. Nice. Somebody called their character Schrodinger. That's hilarious. So, Undying, fair and square in the Lone Lands, killing orcs near Candife's place. So, you can, on these servers, use
What can I do for
like
you?
crafting to level without being in any kind of danger. Do what you like. I don't judge you one way or the other. It's not how I did it. Okay, let's go. For me, the most bang for the buck in terms of gathering copper and Rowan is the Shire. So we're going to go back to the Shire. We're going to go hang out in the most peaceful place. Yeah, look at that. Proper Undying. It was on stream last week? Question mark? Yes. And then the very first mob after I got Undying completely pasted me. It was amazing. And had that mob got me before the level 20 ding, I would have been fucking salty. Because I only needed one guy. One guy only to get it. I would have been steamed. I would have been steamed! Kitty, where are you? Hi. Somehow I can go to the Shire without having picked up the Stable Master, which I really like. So we're going to go farm for the rest of the show, and because we've talked to Wenda Cranesbill, we do have... Do we have? Yeah, we have the regular prospector tools. I traded out the inferiors for regulars on this character, but thing is, you don't need the regulars if you're using the VIP buff. Unless you pop a rapid crafting pot. Yeah, they do that for all 4 town starting stables now, which is really nice. Alright, so we're looking for these. And I don't necessarily want to get mastery, I just want to get proficiency in these. And it's really nice that you don't have to dismount to hit these anymore. Yes, Thief, I hear you. I hear you, so can the entire planet hear you, kitty. Come here. Come on, get up here. Get up here. Oh no, that took a while, didn't it? Let's try that again. Hi. Yes? He's a butthead. So, I took a class from Signum University back in May. Was it May or was it June? Yeah, I think it was May into June. Or it was April into May. Something like that. And he stream bombed. And my professor loved him. Just completely loved him. Hi. So this is what we're gonna do for the rest of the show. So we're gonna sit and chill. You can ask me questions about any of the good stuff. I do basically have my nose all up in Standing Stone's business. So as long as it's not covered under NDA, I'll be more than happy to discuss it. Okay, here's one thing I also try to do is I put my tools... Where is my forester's? Don't I have a forester's axe? I do not. Well, that's easily solved. Gather and chill. Actually, maybe I have one in the bank. Maybe I accidentally put it in the vault. That does not look like I put it in the vault. And I don't see the one for, well, tailoring. I'm not going to... Wait, is it going to be tailoring? Yeah, I'm not going to tailor on this character. Originally, I was thinking of making this character my metalsmith. My armor, which would have metalsmithing involved. But I was like, you know what? Nah. Let this be, as usual, the explorer who can gather mats for the other alts. Because it's not really until, like, latter half of Lorien and into Siege of Mirkwood, but particularly in the Rohan, Rise of Isengard, and Rohan stuff, where they really make crafting a pain in the ass for alts. Where all of the recipes, you have to have a certain rep with that faction in order to buy and or use, or faction just to, you know, get shit done. And I really hate it. I wish it would be such a blessing if they would take all of those... I need a Forester's Axe. I'm not going to bother getting the Tailor's Tool. I'm not going to need them. But what I can do is I could put this down here and do this. Boom. So I can just easily switch which one I've got. So, well, let's go back. And so let's say I've got ores set, mining set as my, prospecting set as my, the one that I'm looking for. But I run across the Rowan branches, so I can just easily switch tools and pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. And then after tonight, or I'm sorry, after tomorrow night, I'm actually kind of leaning toward not streaming the Catch-Up Completionist tomorrow, simply because Weatherstock is 6 hours long, right? And I don't want to necessarily stream for another 3 hours afterwards. Because I'll also want to have time to eat supper, and if I'm streaming afterwards, then I'll feel like I have to, you know, stuff. And there's also the simple fact that Weatherstock, well, Weatherstock will end around 6 o'clock. There's going to be an after party, and people are going to ride down to the festival stage in Bree. And there's going to be, like, after show stuff going on, and I'll want to, you know, hang out and listen to some of that. And so I don't think we'll stop exactly at 6, which is when I'd want to start dinner in order to be ready to stream at 8. Like, all of my crafters on Landreval are max level with their, like, their Minisithal crafting. But, like, especially in Rohan, this became super pissy. Like, any of the good recipes, you had to have rep on that character in order to get. I don't know. I think they screwed up crafting in the game ever since, like, Siege of Mirkwood, honestly. I can understand, like, having a few special recipes, like, really good ones that you'd have to have rep for and, you know, to actually work to get. But they made it so that, like, even, like, like, none of the cooking recipes you get in Rohan, just by default for being a cook, are any good. Like, they're all trash. And now we get to listen to my favorite piece of ambient music in the game. Because it's nighttime in the Shire. I don't even know the official name of this piece. We're not going to get much here in Hobbiton itself. Let's go to Rushik Bog. Maybe we'll see the troll. The rare troll that shows up. That would be cool. But it only spawns at night, from my understanding, because they know it's a troll. This, by the way, is the best place to farm wolves for the wolf deed in the Shire. I'm just saying. And it's also where Aiden almost murdered me on the Bombadil server. Actually, it was his herald almost murdered me. Oops. Keep an eye out for that troll. It'd actually be funny if I leveled just by gathering mats. How many? I get 108 XP each time. Yeah, it's not too bad. I probably will. If I just keep at this for the next 45 minutes, I'll probably do pretty well at this. You know, one time I saw the troll, she was right up here on the actual hill, which, you know, that the quest references. But one time I actually just saw her out and about down in the bog over there someplace. See? The troll's knoll. Let's see how many I've got. 13 logs of rowan. 30 things of copper. I think I'll probably need about a stack of 100 each, and that should be enough to clear that out pretty well. Appreciate y'all sticking around here, especially when you got such entertaining fodder as Big Ed on the official. Not that it's a competition. This isn't some kind of zero-sum equation. You can watch both of us at the same time. I don't judge much. a rare? Let's go get it! I'll take you out without my herald. With the debuff. Because I'm level 22 and I'm such a badass. I got Bog Bowl's bones. That sounds slightly scandalous. Let's hop back up on our pony. So we didn't get the troll rare, but we did get the frog rare. So that's kind of cool. The toad rare. Toad and frog are friends. If you quote my friend Nathaniel Johnstone, he has a wonderful song about frog and toad, toad and frog. Here we're doing 46 and 13. Bunch of strawberries. One of the things I like about farming up mats in the Shire is you pretty much don't have to go very far from your last node before a new one pops up on your radar. I should pick up that drop of honey and send it to my cook. But she can just buy honey now from the vendor. It's not going to save us a ton of money doing that. Not too far from my favorite place to be in the game at night. One of these days I'll find some cute guy to hang out with me at that point. That's not what I wanted. Click that, click this. There we go. Actually, one of my friends used Lotro as a long-distance date night tool. Gosh darn it, I keep hitting the wrong one. Let me put this over here. With her now actual proper boyfriend. Hell yeah. I'm so happy for them. And that they use Lotro as their date night thing is just, gotta love it. It's cute! And she plays a cute hobbit lass, and he plays a human. I'm not sure what class he's playing. I think she's playing a hunter. I could go look, actually. She's my friend. Not on the server, duh. If I were unlegible, I could look and she'd be in my friends list. Okay, what are we standing at now? 60 and 18. So what's going to happen is once we get close to 100 copper things, I will switch my tracker over to wood. And we will track the wood. And where they put the wood. Hello? Two rares in one night. Nice. We got his tusk. It's kind of sad that these trophies that you get, these nice purple trophies, they are worth nothing. Some of them used to be able to be turned into like housing trophies or something. They could be taxidermied, but no, I guess none of these really old ones let you do that. Very unfortunate. I'll take you to my favorite place one of these days when I get to have a date night. Here's where I will go. And this piece of music has to be playing. Not the one with the violin and overhill, but this nice piece of the harp and the oboe. You just come up here to the top of the hill. Not even where the picnic table is, just like right here. And just stand here and look at the stars, because there, of course, is Orion. Yeah, so this is my spot. There's that beautiful harp piece playing. Love it. Here, let's clean these rowan branches away, because you know, Lobelia won't be happy to have them there. Here, I'll take them off of your hands. We're about to ding just from finding crafting mats, so that's kind of nifty. It'll be this one too. This copper deposit will be ding 23. Hell yeah. Ooh, and I got a class trait point. Nice. I should spend my class trait points. Oh crap, I have 3 of them to spend. Telling mark? Yes. Bleed damage. Ooh, yeah. Let's give him bleed damage and melee skill crit damage. Hi. Yeah, telling mark is good, so we're definitely taking a point there. Let's give him all the bleeds. Hi! How you doing, kitty? He's a meow. Okay, let's go. A golden shire tater on the ground? Are you kidding me? We're picking that shit up. I mean, that's a golden shire tater. That's gold. That's gold in them there hills. Here we go. Let's go back to roaming the delving fields. Let's go sploosh in the river. Except the river's so shallow, it hop it in bywater. That I could just run. Hello, Holly Hornblower. We're not doing your quest today, Sunshine. No. No, we are not. 64. Wow. And of course, this is the boring part of the stream. We're just running around. We did so well earlier. We had so many people here, but then, you know. Do, 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 do. I'm actually starting to fade fast. No. My eyes are getting tired, chat. I think it's also partially because of this, but I don't want to turn the light off because that'll make all kinds of sparklies happen behind my head. So I need a better camera. I need a better webcam, but I just can't afford one right now. I was thinking about doing like one of those fundraiser things where it's like, you know, put a goal on the screen, but I think it's kind of tacky. Unless you're doing it for charity, and I'm definitely not a charity. But it's a thought. And also, once I start getting paid a few more months under my belt and get some of the bills paid down, I'll be able to afford one. But for now, Keylight does well enough. It's just, it does hurt after staring at it for almost 6 hours now. I did turn it off between streams because it was starting to get, my eyes were starting to bother me. It's you. I don't wanna click myself. We'll get ready to raid. I'll probably raid the official. I mean, that would make sense. Since Big Ed was talking about me. Now, we are going to be hosting Weatherstock on the official tomorrow. We're just not streaming Weatherstock to the official. So, just bearing in mind, you'll see it, that content there, but it just won't count against standing, so it'll count against me if I get a DMCA, and I personally don't give a flying fuck about that. And in that sort of circumstance, that means the giveaways will be here. They will not be in the official. Nobody's going to really... I think probably Elda or I will keep a vague eye on the official chat just in case somebody mistakenly thinks that we're actually streaming there. Which I hope they don't, but, you know. I might actually put up a title saying, you know, announcing my channel is where the show actually is happening. We might do that. That would seem to make sense. Okay, what are we looking at? We're at 78. Ah, camera, stop it. We're almost there with our metal. 82 out of 100. Yarrow root. Well, yeah, we're gonna get that crafting mat. Give it to the scholar. Come on, clicky, clicky. Hold still. There we go. Give me the yarrow roots. I will give it to Quicksilver, who is my historian slash scholar slash all-around bottle washer. Because somebody's got to wash those files before they use them. Did somebody just pick up that? No, it's over here. It's like, don't you be farming my crafting notes. Am I playing on Treebeard at all? Not right yet? Question mark. My goal is to get my alts on both here on Shadowfax and Treebeard set up in my kinship, so I don't have to deal with it later. And then I do plan on playing on Treebeard at some point here in the vaguely near future, question mark. Right now, most of my time and thought is bent toward Weatherstock tomorrow and the Ark Summer Bash holiday event with the blue dinosaurs. And that ends on the 21st. After that, I can be a little bit more flexible with my time. I also need to get all this kinning up of alts situated before my subscription runs out on my previously free-to-play account, because I gave it a 1-month subscription to be able to add alts to my kin. That's definitely one thing I want on. One thing I would freaking desperately adore having in Lotro that DDO has, which is after your kin reaches level 5, which is easy to do, then you can send a mail item to a character who is either your alt or somebody who's offline. It's basically, you're sending a guild invite via the mail system. It is so fucking useful. Devilore is live. What? Oh, right. It's Bruv Night. Well, I don't think it's Bruv Night, actually. He's just playing with Spencer. Devilore is one of the community managers for Blizzard. I am one of his moderators. Not name dropping, just, why I'm like, oh, hey, why's my phone going off? Oh, I should probably go moderate that guy's channel. I'm not going to, because he doesn't generally need... Well, he does need mods, right? Because people roll up into his channel try to be shitty at him, the same way people try to roll into the official and be shitty at Cordovan. And let's just say we're a lot nicer to the Lotro people than Devilore is to people who roll in and be shitty to his channel. He'll just ban them himself. We don't even get a chance to ban people out of his channel pretty often. It's kind of funny. Okay, I have 94 and versus 35. So this is we'll get there. I'm going to have to do the same farming for the second tier of materials as well. But I probably will do that off camera because it is kind of boring to watch for more than a few minutes hither and yonder. How you doing, Tuba? What did you have for supper tonight? Because we want to know. Because we're nosy like that. Okay, I do not have a universal toolkit on this server yet. I should probably get a few. broke my leg. 97 copper. Probably 1 or 2 nodes will get me the full boat of 100. And then we will go and switch the thingy over to be looking for wood. We're looking for wood, chat. We're totally gonna be looking for your wood. And see, that's actually kind of funny, is a lot of people think that Elda and I are like super prudish, but it's just like we're a little zealous when it comes to the official. I personally don't give a shit about innuendo. I love it. But this game is rated T for teen. And you might argue, it's like, oh, you shouldn't, you know, the F-bomb is not is not against PG-13. Nobody gives a shit. It's what Cordovan said. No F-bombs or S-bombs on the official. No C-bombs ever. And it's like, okay, Jerry, whatever. It's all good. I think probably a lot of that was a reaction to certain groups on the official, folks who are no longer streaming there, getting a lot of out of hand with their innuendos and comments, and people complained. Because I don't know if you know, but generally the reason a lot of things happen on the official is because somebody complained to Cordovan about it and he decided to put an end to it. What's taters, precious? I'm not really going to go pick up a tater because I can grow them easily enough with my farmer when the time comes. Okay, so this will be our last copper deposit since we're already doing the copper deposits. And then we're going to switch over to... We're going to track Wood. Not Oliver Wood, the Quidditch keeper. Not Woody Harrelson. We need to go up and around to get that wood. Or do we? I think we do, yeah. And I'm not even going to hit... mining nodes now. I'm just gonna go straight for just the tree branches, because we're at 41 there, so it's not too bad. And then we'll process them all and get some crafting mats to give to the alts to be able to do their crafting. I lied, it's a rich copper deposit. Because rich typically means you're going to get scholar mats out of it too. Narrator, she did get scholar mats. Give me all your wood! So yeah, that's really why we don't do a lot of the innuendo and shit on the official, is because some people had to not know where the line was drawn and just couldn't keep it in their pants. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that a lot of things that we love get taken away because of the bad people. Or, well, not bad people. They're not bad people. It's just they don't know they don't know the limits, or they don't know where the line is, or they don't care where the line is necessarily. People just can't be cool. Yeah. Again, so they're not horrible people. They're just, they just let themselves get carried away. This does happen a lot in life. This is true. But in a lot of cases, if you ask a grown adult, say, hey, stop doing this thing because of such and such a reason, And it's a place where they're not the ones in charge or in power. Most reasonable adults will be like, okay, this is your house, your rules. So we're going to abide by your rules. Like, you wouldn't go to somebody's house and piss in the sink, right? And if they ask you not to piss in their sink, what do? You don't piss in their sink. You use the restroom like everybody else. You don't piss in the sink in the bathroom, right? Though, to be fair, if you go to somebody's house and piss in the sink, they are entitled to say, what the fuck is wrong with you? And kick you out of their house. Let's go this way. We're at 63 already with the wood, so we should be getting that pretty quickly here. We'll go back to the bog. Bog down in the valley, oh hey ho, the rattling bog, the rattling. Down in the valley, oh hey ho, the rattling bog. Down in the valley, oh. Ooh, it's stock of rhubarb. I don't think I've ever used rhubarb in a recipe before. Ow. Wouldn't it be cool if the game bugged when you were riding on your horse as a high elf? And you know how high elf can jump and do like a tuck and roll? Wouldn't it be funny if your horse did that while you're riding it? That would be a fun bug. Accidentally triggered a deed. Didn't mean to do that. I mean, yeah, if somebody rolled into your, like you rolled into somebody's house and they say up front, don't piss in urinals. Yeah, I would wonder about their previous guests too. I think one of the best parts of Weatherstock tomorrow is the fact that I don't have to be on camera or on microphone pretty much the entire time. I might like introduce the broadcast early on and say a few words, but in general terms, I just let the show speak for itself. Or sing for itself, or, you know what I'm saying, right? Yeah. Whoops. One of the few spots in the Russian bog you can actually fall off your horse. You're really thinking about it. Tuba is intrigued by people pissing in the pond. Pissing in your sink. Thief wants his midnight snacks. Alas, thief forgets he doesn't get midnight snacks. Ooh, it's a rich copper one, so we'll hit the rich copper one because crafting mats. Tuba is intrigued. I didn't start it! I didn't start the fire. It was always burning since it always turning. Hi, kitty. Hi. What are you doing, Thiefy? What? Ow! Oh, we're farming all of the mats. Yeah. He's got toe beans. See, look at those toe beans. Are you gonna try to go to sleep? I don't think he wants to sleep. It's Kitty per ASMR. Thief is famous for his meows and his purrs. Where are we in the bog? Somebody actually named their character Burra Hobbit. All right. Oh, it's Needlehole. Okay, I know where we are now. Though they only spelled it with one R. Maybe I should do that. Just get him up here and just do like an entire stream of nothing but kitty purr. I'd get viewers. Get more viewers than... Yay! Belongsmon made it back! Well, to be fair, Carrie, I do have a really good microphone, so... We're at 92. We're almost there with Rowan branches. Actually, we probably should be able to get the rest of what we need on the way back to the crafting area. 93, so we need, what, 7? Yeah, let's fall down the cliff. That'll do. Is it me or is the mist on the water, is it more blue than it used to be? Is the 100 amount needed for mastery? No, it's just the number I normally pick. Just I like a nice round figure. Also bearing in mind that I'm not just grinding this up so I have the next level. I'm doing this so I can turn the materials over to my actual crafters and have them make stuff. Because one thing I really did notice is here on Shadowfax, definitely out-leveling my gear. So Deadly 6 was deadlier than it needed to be. Simply because I just wasn't picking up all the quest gear, right? In fact, a kind viewer last week sent me a whole stack of gear. So yeah, I think tomorrow I will not stream after Weatherstock. I'll just stream Weatherstock and then call it a night and then get some rest because tomorrow night will be a work night for me, so I will want to be in bed at a semi-reasonable hour, question mark. Which means I can't be up all night playing Ark, but I do want to get some hours into Ark. And I will be getting some hours into Ark just as soon as I get done here. But first, we're going to ride over... Where? Man, I was getting myself turned around. That's the way to do it too. Use 2 separate sets of controls and you confuse the game. Deadly Zero is plenty for you? Yeah, Deadly Zero. And we talked on the official, I think you were there for that, Tuba, about how the debuffs, the bad guys get more powerful as soon as you hit 20 because you have that corruption removal thing. So you should be able to cleanse or debuff their debuff. All right, let's do our wood first. And one of the other cool things about being a VIP and using that subscriber jug you get from Wenda Cranesbill, you can do fast crafting. Though I understand if you do... that if you use a rapid crafting potion on top of this, it will actually override the itemware thing. No, I don't think it's... Tuba, are you yourself level 20, or was it they who were level 20? Because I think the debuffs apply depending on your level, not depending on their level. Alright, Guarendes, I'll see you at the summit. Have a good night. Be good. If you can be good at it, you know. Okay, so I can already make some medium brown leather. So that's good. Let's get the XP for that. Alright, and we need to do our prospecting happiness. I do notice that I am going to have to get some more leather. Because I noticed I didn't actually have any light leather. So that's going to be unfortunate. Because I'm going to need to be able to get leather in order to level up my tailor. Let's go over to the forge. And let's make all. Carrie is off to bed as well. Well, we're going soon. As soon as I get done crafting this, I'm going to piss off myself. So it's all good. Well, I'm actually feeling a little bit sleepy. So I need to do the kitty chores. And probably just hang out in Ark for a couple hours. And then go to bed. Alright, we have done our crafting. We have done pretty much everything. Alright, so I think I'm going to call it a night. Let's go raid Big Ed. Because that's going to be a thing that we're going to do. And I will see you tomorrow at Weathertop. Or here in Twitch chat because we're going to be doing giveaways all afternoon tomorrow. Woot! Wish us well, break a leg, do the thing. Yeah! Alright, I'm out of here. Peace!